And for parking, you can park anywhere on this street on the left hand side, all the way up and parallel to the play park. To get to the apartment, and the apartment building is just here. To access your apartment, you just come down the lane. And we have a lovely shared garden for you to use during your stay with some outdoor seating. And a garden. A fabulous view of the Wallace Monument. To access the apartment, just head up the stairs. And you get to the door here. And for the key safe for the apartment, it's just located on the left hand side of the door, marked for the Wallace Suite. If you pull down the black cover, and then take the slider in the middle and pull this down to reset the code, and then enter the code that we provided. And once you've entered the code, take the dial on the top, turn this to the right clockwise to open the safe, and then retrieve the keys, and then close the safe, and then take the dial and turn this to the left anti-clockwise and just check that it's locked, please, and then put the black cover back up. The entrance into the building is communal and shared with one other apartment. Take the key, pop it into the lock and turn to the left anti-clockwise to unlock. This will take you into the entranceway. And to lock this door, just pull it closed and then lift the handle up, and then take the dial and turn this to the left anti-clockwise to lock, and then to unlock, just take the dial and turn to the right clockwise, which opens the door. For the apartment door, it's on the left hand side, signed for the Wallace Suite. You then want to take the key, pop it into the lock, and turn to the left anti-clockwise to unlock the door. And welcome to the Wallace Suite. When inside, to lock the door, just take the dial, turn this to the left anti-clockwise, which locks the door, and then to unlock, just turn to the right clockwise to unlock. When arriving, the switch on the left hand side just here is for the outside light, just above the door. And the right hand switch just here for the main lights. A lovely space for you to enjoy during your stay. With a lovely view of the Wallace Monument out the kitchen window. With our fire blanket on the wall in case of emergencies. And for the kitchen sink, we have our cold tap on the right hand side, just pull this down to activate. And for the hot tap, just the same. On the left hand side here, just pull down to activate. And throughout the apartment we provide you lovely sea kelp hand soap. Just beneath the sink, we have our first aid kit and our fire extinguisher. For the microwave, the top dial just here controls the power. Turning to the far right is for the highest setting, and you can reduce the power to medium and low. The dial just beneath, this is for the time. Just simply turn this to your desired time and the microwave starts. To check your food, just pull the door open and it automatically pauses, and then to restart, just simply close behind you and it'll restart. To turn off, just turn the dial back to the top. For the toaster, just press down the switch just here to turn on, and to cancel, the top button just here. To adjust the time duration, you can use the dial to turn to the lower the numbers to reduce the time duration, and the higher the numbers for the increase in the time duration. Just change to your preference. For our cooker hob, to turn it on, just press and hold the button at the bottom right hand side and the lights illuminate. We have two burners represented by the button on the left hand side for the top and the button just on the right for the lower one. To use the top one, for example, press here, then press the plus icon up to your desired setting and it warms up quickly. To reduce, press the minus button, and if, for example, on the screen it says LOC, it means the child lock is on, and it means that no adjustments can be made until this is turned off. To turn this off, just click and hold the padlock button again for a few seconds until it goes off, and you can make any adjustments that you'd like. To turn off the hob, just click and hold the button just here. The letter H will appear to show that the burners are still hot, and this will disappear once it cools down. Just beneath, we have our oven. To use the oven, the left hand dial here is for your settings. Just turn this around to this symbol shown just here for your fan oven. And then the dial on the right hand side is for your temperature. Just set to your desired temperature. When the oven achieves the temperature, this light goes out to show that it's ready. Then just simply pull the door open and push closed. And when you're finished, put both dials back to the top, please. For our kettle, it's operated just with pressing the wee switch on the side down, and to cancel, just gently lift up. We also provide an Nespresso coffee machine. To use this, take the handle and lift up, then put the pod shown in this direction just here, then gently but firmly pull back down. For a large cup, press the button on the right hand side, and a small cup, press the button on the left. And to fill the water reservoir, you want to take the tank at the back, pull out towards the wall just very slightly, and then lift straight up. You then want to fill with water, and then return to the back of the machine. You then want to pull this just towards the machine just very slightly until you hear a click, and it's ready to use. Just for reference, our boiler is located just in this cupboard just here. It's well serviced, and please don't make any adjustments to any settings. This is just for reference as to where it is. For general waste, we have our bin. And we have a lovely dining area for two for you to enjoy during your stay. And on arrival, we'll provide you our welcome basket with some amenities to start your stay. For the television, if you take the TV remote here and press the top left button to turn the telly on, you want to make sure that it's on HDMI 3, so you can press the source button on the top and you can select HDMI 3. You then take the Sky remote and press the on button on the top left hand side, and the Sky TV will load. Once Sky loads, you can then take the arrows and you can scroll down to TV Guide, and you can enter into here and then into all channels. And then you can scroll down, find something you'd like to watch. When you do, press the middle button. Initially on the bottom right hand side, it'll show us a small screen. To get this to a large screen, just press once again, and the full screen loads up. To press back, press the back button just here to go back to the main screen. Alternatively, you can press the home button to go back to the main menu. We also have included Netflix in our package, so if you scroll down to apps and inputs, and if you scroll along to Netflix and sign into here, please don't sign out of this account during your stay. And if you enter in here into the Causewayhead apartments, you can start enjoying your favourite series and movies. To go back to the main menu, press the back button. Alternatively, you can also press the home button just here. And when finished, press the off button on the top left hand side. You'll then want to take the TV remote and likewise put the telly off with the top left hand button. For our lamp in the dining area, it goes on and off with this button just here. Press on and off. For our Wi-Fi, the hub is located just here. please leave this on throughout your stay, and if you have any problems, please let us know. The thermostat is located just in the living room. To use the thermostat, you can see the actual temperature is shown on the screen just now. To increase the temperature, just simply press the plus icon up to your desired temperature. And to reduce the temperature, just press the minus button. Just make yourself comfortable. For the wall lights in the living room, they're controlled just with this switch just here to turn on and off. Moving into our bedroom, we have a lovely double bed for you to enjoy during your stay. We have bedside lamps on either side, which are controlled with the switch just here. And that's likewise on both sides of the bed. If you have any trouble with electricity and power tripping during your stay, just come to the cupboard just here. Our trip switches are just located in here. Just lift up this cover. The switches are in the correct position shown here. If anything is pointing downwards, please feel free to just flick it back upright into the right position and the power will come back on. If there's any problems and the problem persists, please let us know and we're happy to help. For privacy, we have our blind. To use this, just pull down and up. And for the window, if you press the button inwards and then lift up the handle, you can then push the window open. And then to close, just pull behind and pull the handle down. We also provide a fan to keep you cool. And for the heating throughout the apartment, it's all controlled in the same way. You can see the indicator line shown just here, and this is currently set to the off position. Turning around to this setting shown here is for maximum temperature. Just turn, adjust, and make yourself comfortable. Into the bathroom with a lovely walk-in shower for you to use and enjoy during your stay. The light is controlled just here. Just pull this cord and the light and the fan both go on and off. For the bathroom sink, to turn the handle to the left is for hot and just lift up to activate. And for cold, turn to the right and again lift up. And likewise we have our lovely sea kelp hand soap for you to use during your stay. The shower door just slides open and closed. For the shower controls, the top dial is for the power setting, currently set to maximum power. To reduce, turn to the bottom, and for the lowest setting, turn to this setting here. The dial just beneath is for your temperature. Turning to the left anti-clockwise is for the coldest setting, and turning to the right clockwise is for the hottest setting. Please make sure to make small changes as it does change quickly. Then to press the on button just here to turn on the water. We also provide you with the sea kelp hair and body shampoo. And to turn the lights off, just here. Into our utility room, we have our fridge freezer with fridge on the top, and when you arrive we'll provide you a milk to start your stay. And the freezer on the bottom. We also have our iron and our ironing board, and our clothes drying rack as well. For the washing machine, if you pull the drawer open here, you have your main detergent in this section just here on the left, and your fabric softener in the middle. To turn the washing machine on, just simply turn the dial to your desired setting and the lights illuminate. And when you're ready, press the start button just here. When you're finished, turn the dial to off, please. To open the door, just pull the latch and pull the door towards you. And then to close, just gently close behind. For the lights for the utility room, it's just here. And for the bedroom, the light switch just here. the main lights. And when departing, if I can please ask you to turn the thermostat to 18 degrees, please. And when exiting, if I can please ask you to put the lights off in the apartment. And close the door and take the key into the lock. Turn to the right clockwise to lock the door. If you can please check that it's locked behind you. And then close the communal door, lift up the handle and take the key into the lock, turning to the right clockwise to lock the door. Then if we can ask you to please return the key to the Keysafe, just pull down the black cover, and the same as on arrival, just pull down the reset code and then enter the code that we provided. And then turn the dial to the right clockwise to open the safe. And then hang the keys back up inside. And then close the safe. Then take the dial and turn to the left anti-clockwise to lock the safe, and just please check that it's locked and just put the black cover back up. And back down the stairs. If you have any general waste during your stay, our bin store is just located through here. And please feel free to use one of the general waste bins just here. Just lift up. Thank you for staying with us at Juniper Rentals. We hope to welcome you back soon.